This is my first lesson on how to ride a cycle.
You excited?
Yes. It's a 91 Honda Nighthawk 250.
Start from the front, work your way back. What makes a bike?
2 wheels, mirrors, a headlight, blinkers, a fuel tank, an engine, throttle, pegs, exhaust, and taillight. And up front you have a speedometer and your handlebars and the start ignition.
And stand it up. Good. Now you can also let it lean on its kickstand while you're sitting on it. Always turn your handlebars to the left a little bit. Then just let it sit by itself and you just rest on the bike. Okay? So, on the left side, okay, you have your handle grip, you have your clutch, you have your high and low beams, you have your turn signals, and you have your horn. You remember all that?
Yes.
Okay, they're all very important. But this left side is your clutch and your light controls. Right side is your throttle, your brake, front brake, your engine, and your start button. Pretty much, this side will control your bike. This side will let your bike be seen. Okay? And shift. Alright? When you put your hands on the grips, always put your hand all the way around. You either put 2 or 3 fingers on the clutch. I like 2. You can do all of them, but when you're riding, it's easier to do this. Put 2 fingers on there. It's called covering your controls. Alright? It's important to always cover your controls. On the right side is your throttle. You're going to put your hand on. Same thing. 2 fingers to cover the brake. Very important to always cover the brake. Okay? You twist your throttle back and forth. Okay? On the left side of the bike, why don't you come off it? Remember how I did it? Like that. And do what with the wheels? Turn the wheel. Good. Make sure it's leaning towards you. It is. It's not straight up and down, is it?
No.
Okay. Straighten the wheel up. Handles on. Yep. Straighten the wheel up. Good. Then just stand. Feet both on the ground. Okay. Take your key. Insert it into the ignition. The ignition will tell you right on it. It says off, on, run. Turn it to the on position. Just turn it. There you go. Okay. It's hard to see in the dark, but there's 2 lights there. Neutral light, side stand light. The side stand light's on because your side stand's down. The neutral light's not on because you're in first gear. Okay? In order to start the bike, you need to put your hand on the front brake, squeeze it. Alright, that keeps you from rolling. You need to pull the clutch in all the way. You need to put your foot on the foot peg. Stand the bike upright. Put your foot under the shifter and pull it up 1 until you see the neutral light. See the neutral light?
Yes.
Good. Take your foot off the shifter. You can stand the bike up right now. Okay? You're going to flip the switch to run. See, it says off, run, off. It has 2 offs. Flip it to run. Okay? You're going to pull the choke out. Carbureted bikes need a choke to start. Okay? Clutch in. Thumb the starter. Okay? Take your foot off. Take your hand off the brake. Okay? Now, take your hand off the clutch. As long as you're in neutral, that bike will not go anywhere. Okay? Now you can let the bike warm up. It takes a couple of minutes. Then set it on its side stand and come off. Yep. One thing to remember, very important, your exhausts are right by your feet. they will get hot. Now you don't have to tachometer on your bike. It can tell you when basically the bike jumps up and idle. You have to listen to the motor. Okay? You'll know because that idle will get really high. You know, it'll rev up on its own. Like you just put the water. Okay? You can put your hand right on the grip. Alright? What you're gonna want to do is you're gonna want to, when you close the choke, you want to close the choke with this hand. Slowly, you're going to lift the throttle. A blip is not a rev. It's not a quick blip when you close the choke. Then close it slowly. That's a blip. Is it in all the way? Good. Now, listen to your bike. Put your hands on the handlebars. Always have your hands on the handlebars. Always have your hands covering the brake and the clutch. It's called covering. You don't have to hold them down here. You can hold them wherever it's easiest. Alright? You always want them covering. Then pull the clutch in. Do two fingers. You want your hand, you want to have at least two fingers on the grip. Okay? You can use three fingers. Alright? I want you, with the side stand down, go ahead and put it in gear. Put it in first gear. First gear. First gear is down. She stalled. Do you know why? Because the kickstand's down. That's a safety feature. If the kickstand's down, the bike will not move. You put it in gear. So before you can start the bike, what do? Where does the clutch have, where does the transmission have to be?
In neutral.
In neutral. How do we put it in neutral from first?
Click it down.
Down is 1.
Up.
Up until you see the light. If you click it up and you don't see the light, you went too far, you gotta click back down. There, see the light? Good, let's start your bike again. Feet on the ground. You don't need to have the hand on the brake now. Okay? Now you can let the clutch out. Very important that you look at me, move your hand. Very important, when you pull the clutch in, pull it in all the way. Okay? Otherwise you only half engaging the clutch. Alright? When you hold the bike grips, you hold it like this. Alright? Put your hand right, move your hand for a second. Put your hand right up here. That's a blip. That's a rev. You don't want to rev the bike. When she's warmed up to the clutch, you don't need to have the choke on. Okay, give her a blip. Hand on the hand on here. Okay, now give her a rev. Okay. Alright. Now, shut the bike down. When you come to a stop, you want to shut the bike down. The best thing you can do after you stop, you can stop, put the bike in neutral, alright? Shut the bike off. All you have to do is shut the bike off with the off switch and turn the key off. So is the bike in neutral? Yes. Okay. Flip the switch off. Turn the key off. Okay, don't pull it out. Put the kick, make sure the kickstand's down. Okay, and then you come off the bike. Always pick your foot up high so you don't hit your seat. That's fine. And you turn your wheel. Then you pull your key out. Then you can lock it. Gotta have the clutch in. It's in the middle. Start the bike. Hand off the brake. Hand on the throttle. Give it a little blip. Okay. All right. I want for you, with the clutch in, hand on the brake, put it in first. Why did it stall?
Because the brake was down. Because the kickstand was down.
Exactly. Okay, put it back in neutral. Push it up a little. In neutral.
Yes.
Okay, put your kickstand up. Make sure it's up all the way. Kick it with your heel if you have to. There you go. Okay, get your foot off that peg. There you go. Now start it. Hand off the brake. Okay, put it in first. Did the light go off?
Yes.
Okay. Good. Now I'm going to do the fuel. You're going to not move the throttle. Just easy let the clutch out. Slow. A little slower. You'll feel it grab. Okay, pull the clutch in. Okay, push it down, make sure it's in first. Now it's in first. Easy, just don't move the throttle, cover the brake. Just let the clutch out, let it grab. Let it out, don't move. Clutch in, brake. Whenever you pull the clutch in, put the brake when you're learning. Okay, let the clutch out. Keep holding the brake. Okay, clutch in, start it. Because you were holding the brake. Take your hand off the brake, just cover it, yeah. Let it out. Clutch it, yeah. Good. Hand off the brake, clutch out. Brake. Always hit the brake when you stall, hit the brake. Clutch in and start it. You let the clutch out too fast. See that? Go ahead. Do it again. Hand off the brake. Nervous, isn't it? Okay, clutch out. Hand off the brake. Start it. Hand off the brake. Just easily let it roll out on the clutch. Good.